Welcome to our video tutorial on how to properly administer the medicine using the Micro SC infusion pump. Let's get an idea about your Micro SC infusion pump. For your safety, this pump has no on or off buttons. It turns on once a battery is inserted. To ensure the pump's durability, do not submerge it in water and do not expose it to high temperatures. Let us look at the pump buttons and their function. There are two arrow buttons, one up and one down, to scroll through the menu options you need to select. The escape button to exit the menu or return to the home screen. The act button is the action button, which you press to select a menu option. The down arrow button also has a bulb icon to light up your screen if needed. Also, your Micro SC infusion pump has two chambers. Here is the battery chamber where you insert a AAA battery to start your pump. To tighten the cap, it's easiest to use a coin in the groove. Here is the syringe chamber where you insert the 3 ml Easy Set Sterile Ambulant Drug Reservoir. We can also call this a syringe moving forward. For your safety, the Micro SC infusion pump screen locks automatically in 30 seconds. You can lock or unlock it by pressing the up arrow, then act buttons. A lock icon will be displayed on your screen, or an open lock icon will be displayed, and then the main menu will appear. Before you start preparing the infusion site and the pump, make sure that your hands are washed as illustrated here. To start the preparation, choose an appropriate time of day and a place where you will not be distracted, with plenty of time to complete the process. Once you've cleaned the area and washed your hands, gather your equipment and needed supplies. You will need your infusion set, the 3 ml Easy Set Sterile Ambulant Drug Reservoir, a few alcohol wipes to clean your skin, the cap of the pump compartment, and the top of the vial, sterile gauze to protect the infusion site, the Micro SC infusion pump and the pump case, a AAA battery, a sharps bin, and a tray to work on. Check that the vial contents are clear without apparent impurities and check the date. Open your supplies onto the already cleaned tray as such. If the vial is new, pop off the top plastic cover, dispose of it, and clean the rubber membrane of the vial at the top by pressing the alcohol wipe firmly onto it. Clean the syringe chamber cap with an alcohol wipe and place it on the tray. The infusion tubing will be placed on top of the cap later, so it should be clean. Now we need to prepare the pump so that it's ready for us later. The Micro SC infusion pump doesn't have an on or off button. You must insert the battery to turn it on. Remove the battery cap and insert the battery as shown on the back of the pump, and tighten the cap with a coin until the dashes line up. The pump will count down, and then the main menu options will be displayed on the screen. The first option, infusion rate, will be highlighted. To be able to see the rate, you need to press Act. Select the first option, infusion rate, by pressing Act, then press Act again on Set Rate. Now you can see the rate in microliters per hour blinking. You can increase or decrease the rate by using the up and down arrows. Set the rate on the pump to the rate that has been prescribed by your healthcare professional by pressing Act to confirm the rate and Escape to return to the main menu. Now you can prepare the infusion site on your body. Make sure your clothes are not in the way when you're preparing and inserting the infusion site. You can use different places on your body to insert the cannula. Your abdomen can be divided into 4 quadrants. You can use any of the 4 quadrants here, 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 or here, avoiding the belly button and waistband, or the upper arms, flanks, or thighs. Avoiding the waistband area, you can start here this time. Clean the area you've chosen with an alcohol wipe and let it dry. Don't wave over it or blow on it. Hold the infusion set cannula like this, and carefully remove the wipe protection paper from both sides Then gently and carefully twist the blue cap to remove it. Hold the infusion set like this and point the needle onto your skin at a 90-degree angle. Slowly insert the needle into the chosen site and carefully smooth the edges onto your skin. Now you can remove the needle. Fold it together like this and dispose of it in the sharps bin. To remove the infusion tubing, all you need to do is line up the arrows together. Place the infusion set tubing on your clean tray. Cover the infusion set cannula with a special cap provided in the same set. Now you're ready to withdraw the medicine from the vial. Take a 3 ml easy set sterile syringe. To lubricate the barrel, pull the plunger up and down a few times to make it easier to withdraw the medicine from the vial. Withdraw 3 ml of air in the syringe by pulling the plunger to the 3 ml mark. Carefully remove the needle cover by simply pulling it off. Take your medicine vial and insert the needle into the rubber bung. Hold the vial and syringe firmly, turn them upside down and start pushing the air into the vial slowly. Allow the plunger to retract slightly and start withdrawing the medicine into the syringe. As long as the needle is in the vial, you can inject and withdraw the medicine until you have removed the air bubbles and withdrawn 3 ml of drug. Now you can remove the needle from the vial and place the cover onto the needle. You can also remove the needle and dispose of it safely in the sharps bin. Take off the plunger of the drug reservoir by slowly turning it counterclockwise and avoid any pulling or pushing on the plunger so as not to lose medicine or take in any air bubbles. First, place the inner end of the micro SC infusion pump reservoir cover on top of the drug reservoir, like this. Then, take the end of the tubing towards the outer end of the cover and twist in place onto the drug reservoir. The drug reservoir is now ready to be loaded into the pump. Place it down for a moment and take your micro SC infusion pump. Press and hold the light bulb button to light up the screen. Press the up arrow and act buttons to unlock the screen and to display the main menu. Press the down arrow twice to go down to the third option, syringe, and press act to select the first option, change syringe, and act again. The pump menu refers to the drug reservoir as syringe. Press act a third time to rewind the push rod, causing it to retract so it's in the start position. Wait until you hear a beep sound. When the pump is ready, take the drug reservoir, place it in the reservoir chamber, and firmly screw the cap onto the pump. And press act. Again, press and hold act to prime, and the pump will start priming. You will hear 5 beeps. Keep holding the act button. You then need to look at the end of the infusion set and look for a drop of drug coming out of the end of the tubing. When you see the first drops of drug, take your finger off the act button and press the escape button twice to complete the process. Shake off any excess drug at the end of the tubing. Now you can connect the tubing to the cannula on your body. First undo the paper tab, then remove the protection cap, and finally, connect the tubing to the cannula firmly. All you need to do is align the arrow with the line to secure it. Now that your pump is running and you've double-checked that the rate is the correct one and made sure that there's enough medicine to last overnight, place it in its case, attach it to your clothing, and you're good to go. And don't forget, feel free to always approach your healthcare professionals with any questions and your 24-hour support team about the pump at any time.